who represent a lot of things and who feel that what she is suggesting is wonderful, and that is the thing called the truth. Period. End of discussion. And I think that's what you feel. It's what I felt as well. And where this is going next, I have no idea. It's got to go next. Where do you think it's going? So it's got to figure. She can't keep going like this to people. They've tried everything. They've tried the anti-Semitic thing. I think we know that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's like the old racism thing or homophobic. Where is it going next? Where? How is it going to pick up speed? It can't stay like this forever. I predict very frankly, Erica will be asked to go home. They're going to give her a copy of the home game, and they're going to say, "That's it. You've done this enough. You've done this is not your strong suit. Please take some time off, spend some time with your family, and move on." Jamie said, "I keep telling myself I'm going back to church, but I haven't. Been reading my Bible and praying more, though." Excellent. Listen, there's no prescription for any of this stuff. There's no prescription for anything. Believe it or not, sometimes I love to hear just philosophy. I love to hear somebody thinking, somebody explaining something beyond the usual storyline. And also make sure you fight everything. Remember, number one, the separation of church and state, even though it's not in the Constitution, is the best thing to defend and to protect the church. Because the moment you blend the two together, you've got problems. Big problems. Big problems. You do not want the government ever to be in charge of religion, period. Now, religion can talk about government, but government should not talk about religion.
We specialize in promoting Twitch
Establishment
channels.
Clause, I think,
check out our website,
pretty much nothing.
peakpie.com.
It's for religion's own good. In
Let's
any event,
check
dear
it
friends,
out.
Did you listen to? I mean that sincerely. King of the Cowboys. Listen to King of the Cowboys, and then tell me tomorrow how much you love it. It's the most beautiful song in the world. I watched you when I was a kid. You taught me how to be a man. And oh my God. Kids today cannot understand, cannot reflect on this notion. In any event, dear friends, thank you. It's been an hour and 31 minutes on this beautiful Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening. I wish you the best. Tonight will be overnight on WABC. Check that baby out. Thank you so very much for following my beautiful wife, Lynn Shaw from Lynn's Warriors. She's got so much going on right now, so much. Look at the individual she's talking to. Look at her. Thank you for subscribing to her channel on YouTube at Lynn's Warriors. She's got so much. Her biggest fight, believe it or not, is government. Government is in bed with big tech. They don't want anybody to upset that apple cart. But we forage and we soldier on. All right, dear friends, I thank you. Please like the video. Please subscribe. Thank you for all of your kindness, all of your donations, all of your super chats. Thank you so very much. Have a beautiful and a glorious and a grand day. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to put some questions up and continue this, and also listen to King of the Cowboys. In fact, I'll put it up for you to listen to. It's a beautiful song. The great Russell Smith. Chats. Thank you so third rate romance. Have a beautiful and a glorious and a grand day. Have a great and a glorious day. Mwah. See you tomorrow. Until then, remember, the monkey's dead. The show's over. Sue you. Ta-ta.
And that was Lionel. Let's see. Am I live on YouTube? Appear to be live on X. Twitch. YouTube cannot tell. Twitch. There's live stream. Uh, create. Go live. I'm live. All right. So it shows me live. Almost not made for kids. All right. And that is that. So we'll just keep that there. And we will go into one more thing. From the studio. Howdy, you all. See how that works? Do the test kick chat. Booger. All right, we gotta visit this guy's website, peakpie.com. Oh no. I'll go to it, then I'll see if it's good on screen. Peakpie.com. Get Twitch affiliate today. Let's see. Seven big tabs. You must be in Shink. Here. Get started now. Join Discord server. Get instant access to our community. Open order ticket. Specify your Twitch growth needs. Get instant service. Rated 4.8 out of 5 on Trustpilot. It's got like this cool little guy here. Let's see what else. Premium service. How see streamers scale with PeakPie. This website is 100% made with AI. Anywho, not a bad idea, gotta say. Um, what else was I gonna do? Ooh, faucets. Got to hit up some faucets. Let's switch this to split screen. Yoink. Hit up some faucets. Click on things that live or work in the same place as the example. And that looks like a sailboat. So it'd be the ocean, right? Coral reef. Looks like we did it. Got some name coins. Boom. Free Bitcoin. This place was supposed to be closed down by now. Verify you are human. Shake. There we go. He's got some actual Google ads. That's new. Yes, let's go up here. We'll go to rewards. Buy some Royal Wheel of Fortune spins. Buy three. Can buy three a day. And we're up to six now. Since we spun 100 the other day. Get rid of this. Rid of this. Go over to premium. Buy. Buy six. Six fun tokens. Now we're up to how many? Do, 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 do. This website doesn't respond very well. All right, go back to the menu here, buddy. The menu would click. All right. Yeah. Go back over here. Just going over and just a dice. Yo, homies, you're all good. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Going over and just dice. Come out wherever you are. Let's go on Twitch. See if we can find some música. Música. Which I also need to buy a couple domain names. Which, oh, and I'll upload a couple new websites I made. Oh, yeah. Let's go here. See if T-Soul is live. I don't see him. Oh, he is live. Yo. Do-do-do-do. I don't appear anything. Never come down. Hello. Says he's live, but I don't hear anything coming from his. This is very strange. Local audio. Huh. Oh, oh shit. What's going on? Hmm. That ain't right. No sound. Is it a glitch? I don't hear you. I don't hear you at all. I don't hear you. I don't hear you at all. I don't hear you. I don't hear you at all. Do I hear myself? I hear myself. Do I hear myself? Oh, it's not Matrix. I hear myself. Do I hear myself? I hear myself. Do I hear myself? My sound is really, really, really overdriven, isn't it? It's really overdriven. Now, how come T-Soul has no sound? T-Soul Projects is streaming. Watch now. Hmm. I have to tell him. That is Koopa Luck. I know I want to know. Oh, show 'em more. But the only lives on X right now? It can't be right. Right there. This is where you write. Published. Oh, I think I articles. Huh. I never knew this about Twitch. I mean, X. Yeah, let me switch it up here with the Aspire on screen. Shrink. You can go in here, write full-fledged articles up in here. I never even knew that. So let's open this. Oh, open this. Let's copy this article. Copy as an example. So let me paste. Uh, Preview needs title. Put as an in there. Oh, I had a title right here. That's where he put it. He pushed the earth down and then he let it rest. Oh boy. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Um, how about I do this? Like this for a minute. Then I find the picture I was looking for. Um, how about D? I don't even know. Ah, that ain't right. I'm gonna have to just download the. Oh, open. Save image as. That's it. Like the desktop. Oh, it's already at the desktop. Cancel. Okay, so I can show that. Shoot. Desktop is HD. This one. Yes. Oh. fly. All right, let's just copy it. Copy the whole darn thing. Copy. Start writing. Paste. Insert. Oh, insert divider. How about insert a is it a GIF? It's a media. It's a media. Where is the media? Yeah, I gotta find the media now. Gotta find the media because what I want is a specific media on the desktop, right? Or is it in downloads? Could be in downloads. Let's see. Ooh, Wolfman Heart. No, no. Oh, I bet you it's in Firefox downloads. That's right. Forgot about that. Exactly. Exactly where it's at. I'll find it. I'll definitely find it for sure. Grok video. 320. This is the one right here. Guarantee it. Guarantee. So it's in downloads, Firefox. Okay. Let's put this back on the screen. I'll put this on the screen. Then we'll add media. Choose file. Oh, it's Firefox. Between. Will it work? If it is. The question. Oh yeah. How you like that? All right, let's publish it. Publish. View. I didn't even know you could publish it in here like this. It's the same as a tweet, though. Profile, posts. Copy link. Put it in URL. Paste. With oh shit. Paste. To there it is. Huh. Fucking noob. Fucking noob. Just realized you could post articles on X. Carlos Ray, Chuck Norris. Whoa. That's way too low. Gotta make sure auto play is turned on. Let's see. Turn that off. Let's adjust. Wonder why. T sold stream is not working. Yeah. It's quiet. You've granted this website additional permissions. Open picture in picture. Okay. Settings. Audio and video studio. There's no choice for video is fine, but no audio. Let's try his Rumble stream. Let's try his Rumble stream. Cecil Project. This is not a pro. Here it is. 5 viewers. Alright. He's got a sponsor on the Rumble. Put stream of sound, just letting you know. Do. 'See what's going on in Twitch. Hit up those faucets. Identify which basket the ball will arrive at. Get you some name coins. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Do-do-do-do-do. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Kofi, you can do some good shit too, huh? Add video. Let's see, what is the URL? Too loud. Video address is copied. Dun, 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 dun. Copy. You push the earth down and then you let it rest. We'll just copy the article. Copy. I'll put this into here. Paste. Copy. Let's do this. Paste. Insert. Browse. Desktop. It's this one right here. Chuck Norris, Rollray, just dice.com, raoulbtc, and IP. Publish. Preview. Content from blocked embed? Hello. Open video, new copy video link. Do it from a news source. The video. Paste. How was that? Preview. We have to upload the video to Rumble. That's what I have to do. That's what I'm gonna have to do. The doozy. Please, Chuck Norris. Link to your general image. Entertainment. Chatting. Tags. Should I, It's going to be in Downloads Firefox. Oh boy. Gonna be that one. Channel. Upload. Submit. Now let's see if I can okay. Copy. This should work now. Paste. Save and continue. Preview. Still nothing. Doesn't let you click it. Oh, so it doesn't. So now let's share on Facebook the proper way. See, it auto populates. Do. Chuck Norris, Bruce Lee. That can't be the super I knew when I was a kid. Can't be. Nah, that ain't her. Sweet. Earn more by sharing your page regularly. Show payment alerts in your Twitch and YouTube live chat. Oh yeah, I'm already hooked up to that. Yep. Let fans request personalized work. Yeah. So we ready for faucets? Basketball. All right. What else we got? Gotta check a bunch of emails. This song is the backing track to my life right now. That's right. Backing track to my life. Roguelike Dice Builder? William Shatner. At 9 to 5, I'm still smoking. At 9 to 5, I'm still smoking. What the?
Drop it to the flow, drop it to the flow then. Now lean in. Turn around in. Turn around in.
Is that AI?
Now drop it to the flow, drop it to the flow then. Now lean
I mean,
in. Turn around in.
Is that a trick question? Like for real, man. It's dumb. Bitcoin has no central issuer. It's finite. Anyone can buy or sell it, and there are no guarantees on any returns. It's the literal opposite. Thousand, million, billion. Michael Saylor said they. Who's they? Driving the price to 10 million. Yeah, okay. Earned with open claw. This is AI. This is AI. That's all that is. Paychecks. X paychecks. Well, let's see what this is all about. Yeah. All right. Bitcoin is not volatile. Let's see what X Grok has to say about this. Same price since 2021 is a flat out lie. The claim that Bitcoin is the same price since 2021 is indeed misleading or flat out incorrect. I'm looking at the full timeline, but it depends on exactly which points you're comparing. Yeah, if you take the average, you can adjust the fucking date to make it any price you want. Bitcoin closed 2021 around 34,000. Printable sources like Stats, Muse, and Playables trading in the low to mid 30s for much of January before rallying higher later that year. Let's look at what the original post chart was highlighting. Bitcoin sitting near its prior cycle top after surviving major drawdowns. Calling it truly the same price is a lie or heavy spin for several reasons. The path wasn't flat. It went through massive volatility. Nominal price here. Nominal price near the 2021 all-time high. Accurate for the specific peak comparison. But same price as 2021 as a blanket statement? No, it's misleading. It's higher than most of 2021, roughly flat versus the opposite absolute top. And ahead when adjusted for inflation, the post is using a selective framing to push the stable store value angle. While critics are right to call out the exaggeration. Yeah, to say the least, right? Anyways, let's get off of that. Get off of that. Get off of that. Someone left a hello world comment. Interesting. Trash it. Updates. Update all the plugins. Update them all. You know, all the plugins that needs to be updated, we's gonna update them. Updates them plugin. Tell you what. Got more updates. Update them things. Okay. Now that I figured out how to do that, I do have to check my emails. Why don't I switch things up? Hit up some faucets. Get you some name coins. Gotta come over here and get some playables going. Eek. You're unavailable. What? You know what happened to me? I wonder. I gotta ask Yola Ray. What happened to my Raoul show stuff? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is the sound of a faucet that is ready to be cleaned. This as soon as the button becomes available to press, there we go. I think that's about going to do it. I wish the old Raoul show was on. I gotta find it. It's not there. Not there. I got so many tabs open, that's why. What's this now? Professor Jane, Testament of Let's see what this is.
I don't know if this clavicular guy,
Whoa.
like, he doesn't come off to me as somebody stupid. You take where I'm like, man, that's just retarded. But he has a value around this looks maxing thing.
That's just retarded if you think you need to give a take on every single subject without doing any research.
Not acceptable. That was a critical oral loss.
Oh, sorry about that. I know we're getting started. How are you?
I'm good. So for those who don't know, can you tell us your name and kind of what you do?
I'm clavicular. I do live streaming. I hop on a variety of podcasts to talk about sort of my philosophy on why looks are arguably one of the most important things in terms of your success in life.
And what do you mean by that?
Well, what I basically mean is every single trait of yours is going to be perceived differently according to your looks level, right? So if you're super caged in and shy, but you're good looking, that will be perceived a lot different rather than if you're, you know, an acne-ridden, balding jester and you stay inside all day. People will call you a recluse, they'll call you weird, whatever. So even though the actions are the complete same, so that's what I'm talking about here.
You mentioned puberty in that developmental period. That's
Correct.
also like right around the time that you got into all these communities.
Right.
How was that experience for you? Because it's a strange experience as like a young dude to go from being basically like a kid to a little baby man.
Well, you have the most control over your body while all those growth pathways are still open, right? So your growth plates remain unfused. So you can really do a lot with something like an aromatase inhibitor to prevent this process, not prevent, slow it down as much as possible, because estrogen is actually what causes you to stop growing. That's why boys are taller than girls, right? So we're blocking our testosterone from converting into estradiol, and that allows us to have that longer growth period.
Is that true? I'm sure there's like a degree of truth to that, but if you gave like an estrogen suppressor or whatever to women, will they always grow on average as tall as boys? I thought that there was a little bit more at play there.
Combine that with other mechanisms like taking HGH, and you'll get a lot taller than you otherwise would. Like a lot more people will actually end up detrimenting themselves because people these days are lazy. They don't want to research. They don't want to actually do things properly. You know, take the steps that are actually necessary to have success.
Yeah.
So it's really just about that.
I think people are scared to make friends now too. Screen time's at an all-time high. People aren't really going out. Community's kind of in collapse. Less people have real friends.
I don't know the relevance of that.
What do you mean?
What's the relevance of that? It's like,
Kind of what you were just talking about.
not at all.
Wanting to ascend and finding your place in the world. SMV.
I was just talking about pharmacology.
Oh yeah, but I'm kind of getting into your goal is to help people ascend, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, what's the value there? I mean,
And engaging with people in their life.
yeah, I mean, there's really not that many people that are worth interacting with, I'd say.
What do you mean?
Like, most people are extremely jester, I'd say.
Jester.
Jester
They're
man.
funny or like they're just like.
Just have completely misprioritized lives. I would say the average person that you meet who's like an enjoyer of sports, who drinks beer, for example.
Losers.
Like,
That's a
you know,
loser alert.
Let's go have a beer at the pub and watch Sunday football. Like, that's the worst thing that you could do. Like, you should be on PubMed reading various different studies on how you can look max.
You don't think there's any value in like social interactions with people?
I wouldn't say people in general. I'd say that there's certain people that you could certainly learn from.
So the main goal of looks maxing is not to get girls, it's to feel good about yourself.
No, it's just to be successful in general. It's not about feeling good, it's about real results. And this is a completely objective thing. This isn't my opinion, and it never has just been a subjective thing. It's very, very well researched that in interviews, there's a huge bias towards good-looking people. In dating, obviously, a huge bias towards good-looking people. So,
Oh my God.
objectively, you could hate me as a content creator, but realize like the value in what I'm talking about.
What did you think about the whole Nautica Malone situation?
What is that?
That was the Goonercide. You know, the guy at the Bikini Beans in Tempe, Arizona, who went through.
The Gooner
He had,
side.
like, supposedly no pants on, and they posted a video of him and he took his own life the next day. Are you familiar with that story?
I'm not, no. You're gonna have to fill me in.
We just made a documentary about a video they did for him.
Okay, so what exactly happened?
He was going through, you know what a Bikini Barista is? It's like a coffee spot where the women are dressed like they work at Hooters.
No, but you're gonna have to let me know.
Okay.
about
Can I
that.
exhaust anything
Yeah,
else
so
on my
he
deck?
rolled
I
through,
don't think I
and it's
can.
debatable, but he appeared to have no pants on. And so she was like, "Sir, you have no pants on. Get the hell out of here." And they took a video of him, posted it on social media, and it got like 10 million views overnight. Next day, he takes his own life, left behind a wife and kids. And his supporters, basically, I'm not sure how irony poisoned into being, but they think that like he's an example of like gender culture and how embarrassment is the norm on social media.
Okay, well, like he was fully naked with his
No.
like-
In the video, you can't tell, but I mean,
But he
appears
is
to have-
fully naked.
He has a shirt on.
But his phallus, let's just say, is showing to the workers.
According to the workers, there was phallus. According to Nautica Malone's supporters, he had very short shorts on.
I honestly believe that the workers in that case, like, I mean, I don't really think that anyone should take their own lives, but there's a clear difference there between showing your genitalia and being clothed, even if it's promiscuous, even if it's degenerate, and I could call that out too, but like, that's just straight up, like, a sexual harassment to just like go somewhere with your...
I don't know how to explain this, but there's a phenomenon where people can have very weird views, and when you have a weird view, usually they run in tandem with other things. So you might be like a race realist. It probably also means that you're like a Trump and Tate supporter and an anti-vaxxer and like all these other things. And one thing that's kind of annoying, I feel like this clavicular guy is probably feeling this, is the clavicular guy, he actually has like a well thought out approach to life and in his mind and everything else, but what's happening is people associate like the looks maxing thing with just a retard, so then they ask him a bunch of questions assuming that he's a retard, when in reality there's just some underlying thing that he values way more than you do, and you could have a discussion about that thing. Is it actually a good idea to value this as much as...
Yo, what up? Doing good. I had to turn your stream on the Rumble stream. The Twitch stream was silent. Did you know that? Just thought I'd let you know. It was silent for me when I tried it about an hour ago.
possible, but I don't know if any of the conversations he's ever had ever actually get to that point. Instead, it's just like that question that threw him for a curveball earlier, when Andrew was like, he was talking about like what are things that can help you, I think, look better or whatever, or something in high school or something like that. And then Andrew's like, well, what about like not meeting people and or like boys not going out and talking to friends or something like that. And Clivicky was like, I'm just talking about like growing your growth plates and shit, dude. Like, what are you talking about? Because they're not connecting at all, because Andrew's trying to rope them into like, oh, like what about incels, or what about misogyny, or what about whatever, like kind of whatever things that he would associate the what he believes or retarded beliefs Clavicular has with other communities or society, you know, writ large. I don't know if this Clavicular guy, like, he doesn't come off to me as somebody stupid. And I don't think I've seen him give any take where I'm like, man, that's just fucking retarded. But he has a value around this looks maxing thing. This is the thing I would argue with, that maybe there's not a good fixation, or it's not healthy to fixate on this thing for some reason. But to just like ask a bunch of other questions to see if you can show any other retarded beliefs he has, I don't think, yeah.
Genitalia out. So like, I'm not gonna obviously side with that one.
So you think it's a little bit fried that people are showing up to do a vigil for his passing?
I would say so. I think that they're certainly right that...
Was it always like this, or is there a rise of the intersectionality type stuff? No, I think in general, I think Andrew's approach works almost all the time. Most people are pretty predictable. Most people fall into certain like constellations of beliefs pretty easily, and you can predict all their beliefs from a couple things. But then, not all the time. Sometimes there's unique people like Mr. Girl or like Clavicular or whatever. Yeah.
There is a lot of scenarios like in the gym when we'd see girls like record their sets and like a guy would like look for a second and then they would like try to ruin their lives. Like, yeah, that is horrible, right? So that shouldn't occur. But like someone pulling up to a restaurant naked, it's like that just kind of ruins all the optics of everything if you're gonna like make this part of like the argument. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, that's just shouldn't have done that.
Definitely agree.
My other computer's getting
You might be
wrecked right
lagging. I
now.
don't know.
Sorry guys, Chrome. It's a rough one.
I stream so much that if I tried to hide anything, it would just come out anyway. So I was just like, yeah. I began blowing up on social media, and I wanted to ascend in a very short time frame. So I was mathmaxing to try to lean out as much as possible in a short duration of time.
What was your preferred meth dosage when you were meth maxing?
Usually around like 10 milligrams.
Would that be like a line?
Can you snort
Well,
meth?
yeah, more or less, or you could take it orally. But like when people hear
Oh, I guess you could, huh? If it's just methamphetamine.
like methamphetamine, they assume it's like a guy smoking out of a pipe. But 10 milligrams of methamphetamine is quite similar to the average Adderall prescription.
Yeah.
I don't know how much the isomers weigh or whatever compared to pure methamphetamine. I have no idea. I feel like that's a little higher than the average Adderall prescription, but I'm not 100% sure.
It was normalized like Cipline, but then it was, people would get shade for them for doing Oxycontin or heroin, but it's still chemically similar. It's
Yeah.
the same thing with Adderall.
Well, yeah, no, what I'm doing is really not like, not trying to like justify my usage or anything, because I stopped doing it. Like it's quite terrible, but that nuance was never something that was included in the headlines, because like math maxing sounds so funny that it's like a headline. So, but no, it was a lot different than people really could imagine.
Speaking of headlines, like how's your experience been with the mainstream media in general?
Meth maxing.
Like a lot more positive than a lot of people think it should be. I think it's because people really want to tie looks maxing to some type of political movement, whether it be left wing, right wing, whatever. But it is completely apolitical. So, and I've had good experiences with reporters on both sides of the aisle, and they've just written based on their experiences, not trying to hit piece me in a lot of regards. So I think that has like thrown people off. If like GQ, for example, wrote like a nice article because we spent the day with the reporter. He got an honest insight into my routine, my protocol, whatever. It's like we were very like hospitable to the guy, and he gave us a fair article. People are like, oh,
Does it sound like UPS is flipping in the background? Is he flipping breakers or whatever?
Rose like a whatever. He's got these weird implications behind him for like having a good article from a leftist media company, where it's like I'm not a political figure, so it's like that's pretty sensible.
And what do you think, I guess, hypersexualized our society?
Just the sexual revolution, like clubbing culture, just it being normalized, like contraceptives, all that kind of stuff.
So relatively new stuff. Like you're talking pretty much since like the mid 1900s.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you think was the greater agenda at play there? You think it was just people losing their family values, or?
I don't really think that matters. The greater agenda at play, like that's just going to be like a lot of like conspiratorial talk, and it just doesn't matter.
I more mean like just after World War II ends, like the hippie movement starts, and you have this sort of like.
How old is this guy again? Like 21 or something, or 20 or?
Expressing themselves in new ways and kind of just like subcultures emerging and more. Like the divorce rate went up after that and all that stuff in the past 70 years. It didn't exist before.
He's 20. Okay.
Well, yeah, and that's like people moving away from religion. Like the Catholic Church doesn't allow divorce, or at least it's not supposed to. So yeah, there's a variety of factors why people chose to sort of have this rebellion against traditionalism, and it happened. So it is what it is.
And you think that it was ultimately a bad thing to turn away from the church?
Does it count as me having lost?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
How come?
Oh, okay, whatever.
Well, I think that there's a lot of benefit to having some sort of like structure in play in a society, but I think I am not the most like well-educated theologian, so I don't really talk about like theological issues. It's not that I'm like anti-religion. It's just I don't really like to talk on any issues I don't have too much authority on. So I really haven't like thought about it too much or done any research.
Is there any moments you regret from streaming?
Not really, because we're here now.
So even the losses you took on the way were all part of the hustle and journey.
Yeah, because like you learn like maybe that's not a good idea to do that.
From a security standpoint, how do you stop stream snipers from ruining your?
I'm not going to talk about that.
Okay. Just because you want people to know what your protocol is.
Correct.
Word.
Is it worth killing the
What
minion?
else I should ask about? Because it's tough because I don't want to put you in any boxes, but I'm sure there's people that probably want to know about various controversies. But if you don't want to talk about it, it's cool.
I mean,
The work's gonna have to
also like talk
restarting.
about, like looks maxing in my
Sweet.
interviews, and it's like kind of annoying because no interviewer has actually like come up with a question.
Thanks,
ever
brother.
that's
Be
been more
good,
than,
man.
What would be the number one piece of advice you would recommend people to looks max? I've genuinely never had a single person ask me specifics about this certain like looks maxing method, really outside of like bone smashing, or how do these two things interact, or how does looks maxing differ from this age to this age? Is it still possible to looks max? Like there's no effort really behind what, like the questions that you guys prepare seemingly, it just seems to be a lot of like gotcha mode,
Yeah,
like
that's
clip
what I.
farm
Oh
shit.
shit!
And
I'm
it's
not
like,
doing that.
I'm in
well,
his
I
brain.
mean, yeah, you are a little bit to a degree.
I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
when you see the full presentation, it's not really going to be edited or clipped in the same way that you might.
Well, just because it's not the worst interview I've had. I mean, like you had like a couple of ones that you were trying to sneak in with like, oh, what is slut hate? And it's like,
Yeah, I mean, it's the second, letter in the.
but I mean, like you know what you're intentionally trying to do.
Yeah, I'm
and
trying
it's
to
like-
figure out because like
Wait, what
why
the fuck
that's
is going on here?
why
I'm like
it's
one
pretty strongly
bound
worded
card
for
can be
and
played.
Yeah, and
subject.
that would be fine if that question was in there because it's decently relevant to the culture. But there was not even a single genuine attempt at like a specific looks-max question.
Well, I'm not in the looks maxing community. I'm trying to learn about it. Not everyone talking to you is going to be a niche person. who knows all about
Looks-max
this.
Well, I mean,
question.
like, yeah, I know you're not in the looks-maxing community, but you didn't even ask a looks-maxing question, like at all. You don't need to be in the looks-maxing community to ask a looks-maxing question.
What do you mean about looks? I think we've been talking about looks maxing this whole time.
We've been talking about like the philosophy behind it, and it's.
You want me to ask you a scientific question about looks maxing?
I just think it's kind of funny how that's really never been done with the amount of like media appearances.
Well, maybe people
Because
don't
that's-
want to be asked that.
Well,
now,
that's
now they will.
Well, that's quite literally what a lot of your companies, your
What do
press
you mean your
companies,
companies? You think I work for like Time Warner or something?
your press companies, you work for Channel 5.
It's a YouTube channel called Channel 5. I don't know
I'm
what
not
it
sure.
is. I'm the CEO of my own company. I don't have any agenda.
Okay,
at play here.
holy semantics, dude. Like,
It's
what
a
are we
pretty
ta-
big difference between working for an affiliate news station like Channel 5, the TV company.
Well, way to diminish your channel, but once again, semantics.
It is a big
So
difference,
the fact of the matter is, like, you guys specifically reach out. We want to interview him about looks maxing, and then you'll start asking like political questions, and I'm just like, okay, like I don't mind it. You know what I mean? I'm not really like afraid or whatever to answer anything. You know, I've gone through every single question of yours besides the one about my security, which is a little bit weird. But yeah, not a single attempt at anything in regards to looks max.
Okay, what's the question I should ask?
Well, that's up to you. It's like,
You're
what am
telling
I going to tell you how to do your job?
You, you want me to ask you about specific scientific questions about different looks maxing methods.
Well, I mean,
And
just
you're not happy with the question about the peptides or the bone smashing or anything like that.
I mean, like, can you not identify like anything that you have a curiosity about? Like maybe, you know, you wake up with dark circles in your eyes one morning, and like, you know, even something like that. I mean, just like even if you don't give a shit, I mean, like it would be like at least, you know, you put a little bit of effort into
I
it.
think I've done a pretty good interview.
From what like context? Because if it's from the context of what you guys reached out was your intention, then I would say that you've done a pretty shitty job.
All right, well, I think people probably want to learn about you, and that was what I was trying to give you the opportunity to do.
Well, no, I think that's totally fair, and that's I applaud you for that. But not one, you know, question about looks maxing.
There's been so many questions about looks maxing. I've probably asked you about looks maxing like 40 times. I just don't know the specific
the-
science. I'm not in the community.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, if you were to ask about, like, you know, maybe something in regards to hair, like, there's really nothing
Yeah,
that
sure, hair loss.
you see what I
You're
mean? It's
telling me
like,
what to- you're trying to
I'm
get
telling
me
you
to-
what to ask. So when you wake up every single morning and you take a look in the mirror, you're 100% satisfied with every single thing. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, dude. All right. Well, I guess that's just, if you want to be completely disingenuous, that's fine with me. I guess there's just no point to continue.
All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you. All right.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, guys. No worries. Yeah, no, everything's fine. We're all good. Yeah. Let's see.
Jesus.
Let me pop your legs back, man. I moved some shit around.
Thanks, brother. So wait, you have that Vaseline? Oh, amazing.
Thanks, Cooper. Be good, brother. I'm about to unleash a new website, actually, that I'm working on. Oh, shit. Actually, I had to restart my computer, so I'm just gonna turn this off and call it a night. Because my computer is all finagled up over here. So, I'm gonna